Episode 13 of The Neighborhood just did something huge and barely anyone's talking about it. Because that Malcolm and Mercedes proposal, that wasn't just a big moment. It was proof that a spin-off should have happened. And after finding out why CBS cancelled it, yeah, they seriously messed up. Here's the thing most people missed. The Malcolm spin-off wasn't some random idea. It was already being built into The Neighborhood. The show had quietly been setting this up for a while. Malcolm stepping out on his own, his writing career starting to take shape, and him slowly becoming more independent from the main family dynamic. That's not background character development, that's main character setup. Originally, the plan was, of course, even bigger. The spin-off was going to follow Malcolm and Marty moving into a completely new neighborhood, probably the Venice Beach neighborhood you see at the end of Season 7, and the one you also see in Season 8, with new characters, new problems, and new energy. They established this in the end of Series 7, where it was kind of a backdoor pilot, and I thought it was quite entertaining and really fun. So when you watch Episode 13 of Season 8, you're not just watching a random storyline the writers threw in just for the sake of it. You're watching the continuation of a show that was supposed to exist. Now, here's where things get really frustrating. Because the spin-off wasn't cancelled due to bad writing, or really a lack of interest. It was cancelled because of business decisions, bad ones at that. CBS basically decided to scale back, fewer shows, lower risks, tighter budgets. Totally understandable. And that meant cutting some shows. And unfortunately, the Malcolm and Marty spin-off got cut. And it never really had a chance to show what it could have been. But here's the problem with that. This wasn't a new IP. This wasn't risky at all. Because this idea, it already had established characters, a built-in audience, and a storyline that was clearly leading somewhere. This is the kind of spin-off that usually gets greenlit, which makes it feel less like a logical decision and more like a missed opportunity. And then we get Episode 13. Something that completely changes how you see this story. Malcolm proposing to Mercedes isn't just a nice character moment. It feels like a series finale or a series beginning. Because think about it, what the scene actually does, it pushes Malcolm into a brand new phase of life, commitment, responsibility, building his own future. That's not side character energy anymore. That's lead character territory, and in The Neighborhood we've never really seen Malcolm in that position before, which is exactly why it stands out so much. It feels bigger than the show itself, like the writers are saying, there's more story here, just not on this show. So after Episode 13, it really feels like we didn't just lose a storyline, we lost a whole show. Because everything was there. The characters, the setup, the direction, even the moment that could have launched it. And yet the Malcolm spin-off from The Neighborhood will never happen. So now I've got to ask, would you watch a Malcolm and Marty spin-off? Or even a Malcolm and Mercedes spin-off? Or do you think it wouldn't have worked? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more breakdowns like this, hit subscribe. Because if there's any chance this idea comes back, you know we're talking about it.